along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here we go, sack.
Play action. It's Wilson. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Open man, left side, he's got it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
He's got it at the 3.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Hook.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Room to run past the 15. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's McFadden. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60, take over.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Cleveland. Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go.
Now it's Wilson. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Wilson to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Stephanie. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Hook.
Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here comes McFadden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Tight end going in motion here. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Now it's Wilson.
The quarterback sack. A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. A short game there to about the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Wilson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
You know, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after. Coming up here. It's up and good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And the Browns are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So, 3 quarters have come. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to the air one more time. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Ravens. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By DeMarcus Walker. It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they will finally run him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying that's a touchdown, and instead they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So 4th down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
Here's 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. They'll look to throw again. He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This one complete right side. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.